and broadcast after the fact on NPR. And there are a couple, I think, incredibly funny traditions that take place actually during the proceedings. So if any particular winner goes on for too long during their acceptance, for those folks that actually come and accept it in person, there's a character. I don't know whether this is a recording, whether someone's actually in character in the audience, but there's a character called Little Miss Sweetie Poo who will cry out, "Please stop, I'm bored," in a high-pitched shrill when anyone goes on for too long. And then all attendees are encouraged to throw paper airplanes throughout the proceedings. And there's a professor of physics at Harvard, this guy named Roy Klauber. He is known as the keeper of the broom because apparently he comes out a couple of times during the proceedings and sweeps up all the airplanes or sweeps them off the front edge of the stage, I guess. And he actually couldn't attend the 2005 award ceremony because he was actually in Stockholm that year receiving the genuine Nobel Prize in Physics that year.
And he was resoundingly booed for not attending.
Right. So there you have it. A brief glimpse into the history of the ignoble awards.
Well, I just kept, what kept flashing in my mind is the statue from the beginning of Animal House from Faber College. Yeah. Knowledge is good. Knowledge is good. I like that. That's very funny.
So you learned something. You learned something you didn't know you wanted to know.
No, that is great. I'd never heard of that before. That's
pretty funny.
That's a nice companion to the Darwin Awards because you're attempting to do something good.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Well, I guess the folks doing I don't know what the Darwin folks are attempting to do. They're attempting to do something, but
they're attempting to kill themselves accidentally.
Thank you, Brian. That was awesome.
There you go. And then quickly, we do have for you again this week. You know what time it is?
It's knowledge time.
Yeah, there you go.
It is time for the Dream Idiots curse word of the week.
So the curse word of the week this week is not a word you're going to know. Rocken, Rocken. It's not English.
Okay.
You want to take a stab at it?
German, Dutch.
Right first time.
Okay.
Right out of the gate, Rocken.
Well, Ice Rocken, yeah. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
All right, here you go. Here's the actual definition.
Rocken, German, verb, to wiggle one's ass.
Thank you, Rodney.
Basically the German equivalent of twerking. So ich rocke, du rockst. It's not the German word for invading Poland. I'm not, so, but apparently the Germans must twerk, I suppose. I didn't think it seems like a very non-German thing to do.
Rockin', to wiggle one's ass. Okay.
Basically,
so
yes.
Okay. So
du rockst, wir rocken.
I'm trying to picture
all my high school Germany.
I'm trying to picture Kennedy doing his Berlin speech with I spend in rocking. Okay, so it's to shake your booty, to dancing in Germans. That's just stunning.
They give and they give.
And it's in what context do you use it? Do you know? I mean, in terms of dancing or public displays, or
I yes, I believe so. It's to wiggle one's butt. So and any of the above.
Okay. So you could be
not in any sort of racist way.
So you could be rocking and rocking at the same time.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Rodney, the cursing robot. I appreciate it. Okay. Is it time? Is it my turn now?
You are up.
Okay, Brian. It's kind of funny that you mentioned all of these institutes of higher learning, because that's the subject of my story today. And some people listen to this and say, this is not a story. And you might say that, well, it's the story of how Bryan eventually went crazy and leapt through the computer monitors to strangle Morris via Zoom because this is the first edition of the college quiz.
Oh, shit. Okay. I have to use my
All
brain.
right,
Okay.
Bryan. Kind of. Bryan, this is my college rhyming game. And in this college
Shoot me
rhyming
now.
game, you have to complete a phrase which reflects the college university name, the college or university's mascot, or the college or university's city. I'm going to give you 3 examples and then read to you up to 10 lines, which you have to complete in rhyming form. So this is kind of in the spirit of Burma shave signs, Cockney rhyming slang, and I don't know, let's say Match Game 76. There's no offense meant to any of these schools or cities or mascots.
Well, we'll see.
I fully support higher education. It's just the rhyme scheme. Now, Bryan, here's the way it's going to work. If you hit 7 correct answers before I finish the list, you win. If you get 6 or less, you lose. If you get to 6 correct answers, but you've done your 10 questions, I'm going to give you a lifeline, an 11th setup question to try to get to that 7th correct answer.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're 6 for 10 when it's over, I'll give you the 11th. Now, if you,
6 out of how many? 6 out of 50. Okay, the odds are pretty good. How many choices? How many questions are there?
there's
10?
going to be 10.
Okay.
And if you're at 6 for 10, I'll give you an 11th. And if not,
All right.
you lose.
I'm terrible at shit like this, but okay, go ahead.
Now, if you lose, we have to play this ridiculous game again on a future episode.
Okay.
If you win, however, you have to play this ridiculous game again on a future episode. So basically, nobody wins except me because this amuses me. Here's your 3 examples. Okay, Bryan. If you're at Michigan State and someone yanks your shorts down, you've just received an blank, blank, blank. If you're at Michigan State and someone yanks your shorts down, you've just received an
shoot. Spartan. The Spartans, right?
It is the Spartans, but that's not the clue you're looking for. I'll give you a hint. You're looking for the city for this example.
I don't know where Michigan State. Lansing.
East Lansing.
Lansing.
East Lansing.
Lansing Pansing.
And East Lansing Pansing. Right. That would be the correct answer. Okay. Now,
I don't even get credit for that one. God damn it.
Yeah, it's an example only.
East
If
Lansing
you're at
Pansing.
Washington,
Okay. I'm with you.
If you're at Washington and you haven't had a proper bath in a while, you might smell like a blank blank.
Washington. Shit, where is Washington? Spokane?
I'll give you a hint for this one. You're looking for the mascot this time. If you're at Washington and haven't had a proper bath in a while, you might smell like a...
Oh, I had no idea. I'm spacing it.
A musky husky. And apparently that's a...
I already hate your guts.
I can see we won't need page 2. Rips it up, throws it away. Apparently that's somebody informed me that apparently that's a furry code word among the furry community. No offense is meant to that either.
It must be.
I do apologize. Example number 3. So you've had an example of the city. You've had an example of the mascot. So this one's going to be an example that involves the name of the actual university. If you attend a private Christian university in Malibu and you're an exceptionally attractive person, you are blank blank at blank.
Superfine at Pepperdine.
There you go. My exact words were looking fine at Pepperdine, but I will accept superfine at Pepperdine. That's excellent. Okay, good. So hopefully you and the listeners have a habit of what we're going to do now. I've got 3 rounds for you: a super easy level,
we quit now,
a medium level, and a hard level. No, we cannot quit now because this is when it gets fun. Round 1. Question 1. You're a student at Texas A&M. And you've got an internship with Ziploc.
Oh, fuck.
You might bring your lunch to work in a blank blank.
Texas A&M and a Ziploc. Aggie baggy.
There you go. Very good, Brian. See, you can get these. It's easy.
My brain hurts.
Okay. You're a student at Oklahoma and you like to have a lunchtime rendezvous with your significant other. You enjoy having a blank blank.
Sooner nooner.
Very good.
That's easy.
Okay. You're at Colorado and your last date will not return your calls or texts. You're getting the blank blank in blank.
Let's read that one again.
You're at Colorado and your last date will not return your calls or texts. You're getting the blank blank in blank.
I'm still laughing at the last one. Sorry. Blank, blank, blank. Oh. Cold shoulder and boulder.
Very good. Yes. My son William wrote that one. All right, we move on to round two.
It's an awful gene pool he comes from.
You're 3 for 3, Brian. The medium level. Okay, number 4. You major in agriculture with a minor in fertilizer at a large private university in Provo, Utah. You study blank at blank blank.
Read it again.
You major in agriculture with a minor in fertilizer at a large private university in Provo, Utah. You study blank at blank blank.
I stumped on this one. Don't have it.
You sure?
Yeah. Provo. It's going to be ortho and Provo. I have like 2/3 of it in my head.
If you major in agriculture with a minor in fertilizer at a large private university in Provo, Utah, you study dung at Brigham Young.
Oh shit. Okay. 3 and 1.
I may have meant that one. Go Utes. Okay.
But Utes is whatever.
Utes in Salt Lake.
Right.
You're a student at a private university in Atlanta, and you're interested in how we remember things. You study blank at blank.
Memory at Emory.
Very good, Brian.
4 and 1.
Number 6. You're at Wisconsin, and you've got guests for the weekend, but you can't put them up in your disgusting college apartment. So you book them a room at the blank in blank.
Blank and blank. Well, it's Madison, so something in Madison. Cabin in Madison.
You got the Madison part right.
4.5. Fuck. Nothing rhymes with Madison.
He's going through the alphabet, folks. I can tell. He's staring at his ceiling, going through
smoke
the
coming out of my ears. Yeah, I don't got it.
You booked them a room at the Radisson in Madison.
Radisson. God damn it.
4 and 2. Okay, the last of the medium level questions. You're studying DNA at Oregon and come across a trait carrier no one has ever seen. You've just discovered a blank blank in blank.
Recessive gene in Eugene.
I'll take it. Very good. I said new gene in Eugene, but I'll take I'll take it. So, all right, you're at 5, Brian. All right, so you just need to get one more for the bonus question, 2 more to win. Round 3.